All right, everybody. So today I wanted to talk about the James Wiseman joining the Indiana Pacers. Now, I'm going to start this off. James Wiseman was an amazing addition by the Indiana Pacers because I believe that the Indiana Pacers is the best spot that he can be in at the current moment to really succeed and have a chance to be a very, very good player in this league. Now, he played for the Golden State Warriors when they were a winning team. The only reason that they had a high enough pick to draft him was because of injuries, with Steph Curry snapping his wrist, with Klay Thompson being out with a torn ACL from the 2019 NBA Finals. This team was very, very injured. And they were not a bad team. A bad team would just lose with all of their players intact, such as the Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons are the definition of a bad team. The Golden State Warriors were not. But before I get into that, I wanted to ask you guys if you could please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers by the end of the year. I've got about 2.5 months. I know we can do it. And with that, let's get right on into it. I wanted to start this off by saying I don't think that the Golden State Warriors were in a position to really develop James Wiseman how he needed to be. And I don't think the Detroit Pistons did either, because the Detroit Pistons are in the situation that they are really running out of time to develop their young players, because the longer and longer that they're on the team, they keep drafting more and more young players, and they're running out of rotation spots because you can only have 5 people on the court at a time. And you need to give Jaden Ivey, Cade Cunningham, Jalen Duren, you got to give those guys a bunch of minutes because they're the best players and they've progressed the best so far. And then that leaves other players like James Wiseman sitting on the bench just having to watch, and you're not going to develop from just watching. Yes, you can develop from watching. You can't just sit on the bench and expect somebody to absorb it all and just be able to mimic it when you put them out on the court. That's not how it works. They have to have hands-on training, and I don't think that the Detroit Pistons are in a position right now to be training or be developing any more players. The Indiana Pacers, however, are. The Indiana Pacers are already starting to become a winning team. Pascal Siakam can be an amazing mentor for James Wiseman, and you've got players such as Pascal Siakam, and you also have James Johnson, who have league experience. Pascal Siakam having championship experience, beating James Wiseman's soon-to-be team and the Golden State Warriors in the 2019 NBA Finals. And what I think we can get from James Wiseman is a very, very good backup role, which we really, really need. We have Ijax. I love Ijax. But, hear me out. But, the Pacers need to get rid of Jarris Walker. Jarris Walker, I don't think really, I feel like he needs more developing than we can give him, because right now the Indiana Pacers are starting their win window. Making it to the Eastern Conference Finals. All the players are just going to get better. I'm praying that we don't have another Ben Simmons on our hands like the Philadelphia 76ers did. But they are starting their win window, and Jarris Walker is still going to need another 3 to 4 years before he becomes a good role/starter player. And the Indiana Pacers don't have time for that. James Wiseman already has experience. I just think that the Indiana Pacers can really idealize and vitalize James Wiseman as a player and use him to their advantage. And I think that's where he's going to come in very, very nicely. And I'm thinking that we can have a career season for James Wiseman. And that's just really how I feel. I feel like the Indiana Pacers have a better situation than the Golden State Warriors did, than the Detroit Pistons did. And I'm happy he landed there, because when I saw that headline, I was like, oh, yeah. I was excited because I like James Wiseman, and I like the Indiana Pacers, and I want them all to succeed, sorry. But that's really my take on the situation. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you think that I said anything wrong, if you think I'm stupid. Remember, if you watched to the end, say something in the comments. Say I was here in the comments so I know that you were here. Subscribe to the channel. Only like a % of you guys are subscribed. I mean, I just started this channel, so please subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me if we can hit 200 subscribers by the end of the year. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.